nothing that we have seen before. They're a very good team. They work together, especially the O-line. I feel like as O-line, you got to work together in order to succeed. But you do see some flaws in their O-line and stuff like that. But so far, they're pretty solid.
Different, better, worse than what you faced to this point?
Film really don't speak. Film speaks a lot, but you got to play them. So I feel like then halftime, I'll be able to answer that question.
Do you think Texas is a rivalry game for West Virginia?
I feel like it is, yes, because the hype that goes into it. But it's about to be a very exciting environment, and you'll want to be there for sure. It's going to be a good game.
Why is that the case? I mean, we're way over here. Texas is way down there. Just how did this happen, you think?
Just from the game last year, kind of set it off. It's always been I feel like it's always been a rivalry because the fan bases that get into it. But I just feel like it's the fan bases is all.
Coach Cunning mentioned Coach Leslie was working with you on tackling last week and started a different tackling technique. Can you talk about that?
With these running backs we face, especially versus Kansas, we went through a whole tackling technique through practice every day. And you just got to bend your knees, don't lunge, because especially these backs we're facing this week, they're at 230, 240. And if you tackle them up high, then they're just going to shrug you right off. So I feel like we're going to work some tackling today. Also that you can tackle around the hips and tackle around the legs, and that's what gets them down. So that's really what it is.
Darius, what are your thoughts on Ellinger? I mean, I'm sure you probably remember him from last year.
I don't know the guy, but he's a good football player. He's a solid football player. He's a big quarterback. He likes to run the ball. He can pass the ball also, so you just got to keep him in your eye, keep him in your vision. So don't sleep on him, that's for sure.
Have you seen any ways maybe that he's improved versus what you saw last year, just on the tape?
I'm going to be completely honest. I don't remember anything from last year, especially with him. But I feel like he has improved because he has a lot of hype on TV and stuff like that. But you can't let that scare you. It don't scare me at all. I feel like the more hype you get, the better it's going to be when I sack you. So, but he's a very good player.
Darius, you mentioned at Missouri you guys had trouble getting Kelly Bryant on the ground, big, strong quarterback. You get another one. Did you learn something out of that?
We had that, especially in tackling drills. It all came from after Missouri because we missed a lot of tackles, and us working through the tackles for the NC State week, the Kansas week, the bye week, and also this week too. We're getting better at tackling, and we just can't make the same mistakes we did versus Missouri.
Coach Moore mentioned that Coach Leslie had changed a little bit, emphasized different techniques. What were those differences?
It was more of sink your hips. You throw your bowling ball is what he says. Shoot your hands, and if you don't wind up, just kind of shoot it from a sitting position, I guess. But really, it's all about in the moment type of thing. When you're in a game, you don't really think about sinking your hips, throwing your bowling ball. You just try to get them down. But working them techniques day in and day out, it helps improve your tackling game.